Tap water costs about half a cent per gallon in most cities. Freeze that water into a 10-pound bag of ice? And consumers willingly pay $3 for it. That represents a 600% gross markup on raw materials. Gas stations sell millions of ice bags annually. But traditional retail loses margin on human labor. Loading freezers and managing inventory cuts deep into profit. Delivery trucks burn diesel, bringing ice from central factories. Factory overhead eats another slice of the margin stack. Kiosks eliminate every single step of that supply chain. These machines purify, freeze, bag, and dispense on demand. Operations run 24 hours a day, every day. No cashiers to pay. No truck drivers to schedule. No inventory decay from melting blocks. No expensive retail store lease. It is pure utility arbitrage at the micro scale. You buy cheap municipal utilities at wholesale rates. You sell packaged convenience goods at full retail price. Welcome to Inc. Economics. Today, we break down automated ice and water kiosks. We analyze the exact unit economics, step by step. We evaluate site selection strategies and lease structures. We audit real operational maintenance routines and failure risks. Here is how the business model actually works. Let's look at the exact cost structure per bag. Dispensing 10 pounds of ice requires 1.3 gallons of water. Electricity usage averages 0.25 kilowatt hours per bag. Commercial water rates average half a cent per gallon. Electric power adds another 4 cents per cycle. Bulk plastic bags cost roughly 6 cents each. Total variable cost per bag equals 11 cents. Credit card processing fees add another 15 cents per transaction. That brings your total variable cost per $3 bag to 26 cents, leaving a net contribution margin of $2.74 per bag. Bulk water refills are even more lucrative. Filtered drinking water dispenses at 50 cents per gallon with zero packaging cost, yielding a 99% gross margin. Now, let's calculate fixed monthly operating overhead. Ground lease rent ranges from $200 to $400 monthly. Commercial liability insurance costs around $100. Water filter replacements and cellular telemetry data add $100 per month. Total fixed monthly operating overhead averages $600. At a $3 sale price, just 8 bags daily covers your entire operating overhead. Add in debt service for equipment financing, and 21 bags per day covers all operating expenses and loan payments combined. 22 bags per day starts generating pure net profit. A machine selling 75 bags daily generates high cash flow. Seasonal surges in summer double or triple daily volume. That is how micro volume produces macro margin. Hardware selection dictates long-term reliability and operational stress. Machines fall into 2 primary structural categories. Category 1, bulk drop water and ice dispensers. Category 2, internal automated bagging and sealing systems. Bulk units cost less upfront, but require customer containers. Bagged units sell at higher volume due to convenience. Purification is the technical heart of every machine. Tap water enters a multi-stage commercial filtration system. Stage 1. Sediment filters trap dirt and physical rust. Stage 2. Carbon blocks absorb chlorine and organic chemicals. Stage 3. Reverse osmosis membranes strip dissolved solids. Stage 4. Ultraviolet light sterilizes bacteria and viruses. Clean water flows into commercial grid evaporators. Ice cubes drop into a food-grade stainless storage hopper. Insulated bin walls maintain freezing internal temperatures. Internal agitator rakes stir stored ice constantly. Raking prevents ice cubes from freezing into solid blocks. When a customer pays, a screw auger dispenses ice. Heat-sealing jaws cut and seal plastic film automatically. Telemetry sensors monitor every internal mechanical component. Sensors track bin storage levels continuously. Sensors track internal waterline pressure continuously. Cellular modems broadcast live data to smartphone dashboards. System failures trigger instant automated SMS alerts to operators. Remote diagnostic telemetry prevents catastrophic equipment damage. Location selection determines 80% of kiosk revenue. Placed in a quiet area, a machine loses money. Placed in a high-traffic corridor, it prints cash. Target demographics include outdoor workers, boaters, and campers. Prime sites include gas stations, convenience stores, and marinas. Target high-density residential areas near lakes or parks. Commuter routes between residential zones and job sites work best. Look for locations with easy vehicle pull-in access. Driver convenience beats brand recognition every single time. Kiosks require a tiny footprint, 20 to 50 square feet. Property owners view kiosks as dead space monetization. Kiosks generate rental income without taking store space. Kiosks drive secondary foot traffic to host businesses. Two primary ground lease structures exist for site hosts. Option 1. Revenue sharing contracts paying 10 to 15%. Option 2. Flat monthly lease agreements paying fixed rent. Revenue share limits profit upside as sales volume surges. Flat rent locks in fixed costs regardless of volume. Experienced operators strictly negotiate flat-rate lease terms. Target lease rates range from $200 to $400 per month. Ensure contracts include long-term renewal options. Include exclusivity clauses prohibiting competing kiosks on site. Verify site utility access before signing any lease document. Confirm host power supply meets machine voltage requirements. Solid site contracts form the foundation of route value. Let's analyze initial capital expenditure requirements in detail. A new commercial ice kiosk costs $65,000. Site preparation represents the second major capital expense. Pouring a concrete pad, trenching water lines, running electrical panels, and securing permits adds $15,000. Total initial capital expenditure lands at $80,000. Most operators finance the hardware using 5-year commercial loans. Financing 80% of the machine cost requires $52,000 in debt and a $13,000 down payment. Combined with $15,000 in site preparation, your actual upfront out-of-pocket cash required is $28,000. Monthly debt service averages $1,100 per machine, or $13,200 annually. Now let's run annual gross revenue projections carefully. A kiosk averaging 50 bags daily produces $55,000 annually. Deducting variable costs, operating rent, processing fees, and debt service yields $30,000 in net annual pre-tax cash flow. At 75 bags daily, annual revenue hits $82,000, yielding over $54,000 in net annual cash flow. That represents a year-one cash-on-cash return of over 100% on your initial $28,000 invested capital. Once the 5-year loan is paid off, debt service drops away, and annual cash flow increases by another $13,200 per year. Kiosk physical assets depreciate over 15-year lifespans. Financial tax deductions may allow accelerated equipment write-offs. High automated margins depend entirely on disciplined maintenance routines. Neglected machines break down, killing customer trust fast. Physical route management requires 1 to 2 hours weekly. Maintenance Task 1: Water filtration system filter replacements. Pre-filters need monthly swaps to maintain system flow rate. Carbon blocks and reverse osmosis membranes require annual replacement. Dirty filters restrict water flow and reduce ice production. Maintenance Task 2. Waterline and hopper sanitization. Storage bins must be disinfected to prevent algae growth. Food-grade cleaning solutions eliminate bacterial buildup completely. Maintenance Task 3. Restocking consumable plastic bag rolls. A single plastic film roll handles several hundred purchases. Maintenance Task 4. Mechanical component and sensor lubrication. Evaporator grid plates require descaling to remove mineral crust. Maintenance Task 5. Physical cash and coin retrieval. Bill acceptors require routine sensor lens cleaning wipes. Coin mechanisms must be cleared of bent or jammed coins. Maintenance Task 6. Exterior housing and site cleaning. Clean, brightly lit machines attract significantly higher retail traffic. Telemetry software logs every maintenance task automatically. Preventive care prevents sudden midsummer mechanical compressor failures. A failed compressor in July costs thousands in lost sales. Stock critical spare parts like valves and sensors locally. Fast local repairs minimize unexpected machine downtime. Systematic maintenance turns high-tech hardware into durable income. Every high-margin business model carries specific operational risks. Risk number 1. Extreme seasonal revenue fluctuations. Summer months drive up to 70% of total revenue. Winter volume drops sharply in cold northern climate zones. Northern operators must stockpile summer profits for winter overhead. Consider closing or winterizing northern machines during frozen months. Southern Sunbelt states experience steady year-round ice demand. Risk number 2. Hard water mineral scaling issues. High mineral water clogs valves, pumps, and water lines. Install commercial water softeners to protect expensive evaporators. Risk number 3. Municipal utility outages and boil advisories. Water main breaks force immediate machine shutdowns until resolved. Risk number 4. Direct location competition from rival operators. Secure exclusive ground lease contracts to block competitor placement. Risk number 5. Vandalism and cash box break-in attempts. Install heavy steel lock guards over cash acceptor vaults. Install high-definition security cameras with live cloud monitoring. Shift customer behavior toward cashless credit card payments. Cashless transactions eliminate on-site cash vault security risks. Risk number 6. Unplanned site lease non-renewals by landlords. Relocating a machine costs $5,000 in crane and transport fees. Secure minimum 5-year terms with guaranteed extension options. Stress test your financial model against 50% volume drops. Conservative underwriting prevents financial distress during tough periods. Risk management protects your long-term capital investment. One kiosk provides supplemental cash flow. Routes build wealth. A route of 5 kiosks unlocks major operational efficiencies. Density lowers travel time and fuel cost per location visit. Bulk purchasing reduces unit costs for filter media and film. Standardize equipment across all locations to simplify spare inventory. Servicing 5 clustered units takes less than 1 full day. 5 operational kiosks generate $350,000 to $400,000 gross revenue. Net cash flow across 5 units averages $150,000 to $250,000 annually after debt service. Weekly labor across 5 machines remains under 10 total hours. Low labor requirements allow operators to maintain full-time jobs. As route scale increases, hire part-time technicians for service runs. Route managers handle site sourcing, analytics, and financial optimization. Kiosk routes sell at high EBITDA multiples on private markets. Institutional investors purchase established route networks for yield. The ICE kiosk model is not a passive get-rich-quick scheme. It is an asset-backed utility business requiring disciplined execution. High capital barriers keep casual competition out of the market. Near zero labor keeps operational payroll expenses near zero. Raw material cost under 2 cents per gallon ensures high margins. Dynamic telemetry technology allows real-time remote business management. Solid site selection guarantees steady customer convenience traffic. Unit economics make ice kiosks one of the strongest microbusinesses. Master the mechanics, protect your assets, and scale systematically. Subscribe to Inc. Economics for deep visual business breakdowns. See you in the next breakdown.